Good evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJO Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1983 Pennant race is on the air. We are at the Astrodome. Today is September 15th, 1983. And I can't believe we're actually back at the Astrodome because the Astros were out of it only about maybe a couple of weeks ago. They're back in it. We got a big game in the National League West between the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Houston Astros. Let's take a look at the standings. First, the National League West. The Dodgers come into this game a record of 75-70. The Astros are at 500 at 72-72. In the National League West, the Atlanta Braves' magic number to clinch the division is 7. They are 11 games ahead of the Dodgers. But we got a three-way logjam for two playoff berths in this division. The Padres are only a game and a half back of the Dodgers. The Astros are only a game back of the Padres. They are at 500. So right now, this division just became very interesting. In the American League East, the New York Yankees, their magic number is 7 to clinch a playoff berth. They have a 7-game lead on the Orioles. Big logjam between Detroit and Milwaukee, even Toronto barely in it, though. The Tigers have a 2-game lead on the Brewers for third, but they're only a game and a half back of Baltimore for second. Could be very interesting to see who will wind up here in the division series. In the American League West, the White Sox magic number to clinch the division is 7. 9.5 game on the Rangers. The Rangers are 2 games under the 500. The Angels are still barely alive, but they got to get wins. They're a game and a half back of the Rangers for second, but you got to get above 500. The National League East, the Montreal Expos and the Phillies have clinched a playoff berth. They are in the postseason. Philadelphia 2.5 back of the Expos for the division lead. The Pirates barely alive. 5 games under 500, 17.5 back of the Expos. The Pirates got to get some wins. That is the standings here on September 15th. Brian B., Ron McGrath, John Haverly, Ben Witz, Jeremy Brooks, Davon GLA join us here at the Astrodome. Yes, my voice is a little bit worn out, and I don't know why. I didn't do any talking much today, but, well, I think I should be okay. Don't worry about it, guys. We should be okay. We are here at the Astrodome. The Dodgers historically won this game 6-0. They had 7 hits and no errors. The Astros 5 hits and an error. We'll see what Inside Pitch has to say tonight as we have a very big game to play here at the Astrodome. So the Astros back alive. They are at 500. The Dodgers 5 games above 500, and they should be ready to play a big game. As Clee baseball fan joins us here at the Astrodome. Yes, happy daylight savings time to everyone. So it is time to play some baseball. Let's get started. Starting pitcher for the Houston Astros, the venerable Nolan Ryan, Hall of Famer. Yeah, one of the greatest of all time. Yeah, 14 wins, 9 losses, a 2.98 ERA in 83. So here we are at the Astrodome. This can't get any more of a pitcher's park than it already is. Only 54 home runs hit there that season. Nothing to strikeouts, nothing to walks, and -2 to home runs. And we have seen this grade come into effect. That did take away a couple of home runs this season. So it is time to play some serious baseball. As we are ready to go, let's go to the top of the first. Leading off for the Dodgers will be the second baseman, Steve Sachs, 281 average, 5 homers, 41 RBIs in 83. We're going to use orange, white, and blue dice. Astros are the home team. A good crowd here at the Astrodome. Astros back to 500 after getting there, getting a couple of games above, and then losing. Dodgers trying to put the Astros out of their misery. Let's see what happens tonight. 3-1, that's a blank. Sacks, 5-4. It's a ground ball to the shortstop. Dickie Thon will get to that, and he'll throw it over to first for the out. Next batter is the shortstop, Bill Russell, 246 average, a homer, 30 RBIs that year. Ryan, 3-5 range play. Russell, 2-5. That's a fly ball to center field. Going after that is Jerry Mumphrey. He wasn't too bad. His range is a 3, and he's got it. 2 outs. Nice play by Mumphrey, 2 away. And now we'll see the right fielder, Mike Marshall, 284 average, 17 homers, 65 RBIs that season. XSG2 joins us here at the Astrodome. Ryan, 6-1, home run chance. The 17 is high, though. Marshall, 4-4, hits a fly ball deep to center field. Once again, Mumphrey going after it. And he's got plenty of room near the track. And that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3, go the Dodgers. And we'll go to the bottom of the first. Timeout for a quick minute. Okay, let's try this again. That sounds a lot better. I guess I just needed a little bit of. I took a quick drink real quick. Now I think I sound a little better. Starting pitcher for the Los Angeles Los Angeles Dodgers, Alejandro Pena, 12 wins, 9 losses, save a 2.75 ERA. He got the call for the Dodgers in this game. So now let's see what the Astros bring to the table. We've not seen Houston in a very long time. Leading off for the Astros, second baseman, Bill Doran. Hall the very good, in my opinion. Some people think Hall of Fame. 271 average, 8 homers, 39 RBIs. Pena, 3-3. That's a range play. Doran, 3-6. Fly ball, center field. Landro is after that one. His range is a 3, and he's got it. 1 out. Nice play by Landro to go ahead and get that one. Next batter is the right fielder, Terry Poole, a 292 average, 8 homers, 44 RBIs that year. Pena, 4-4. That's at the park. Astrodome, 3-4. That's a fly to left. And R.J. Reynolds is going to be there to make the play. 2 down. And here's the shortstop, Dickie Thon, 286 average, 20 homers, 79 RBI. Some people wonder how good Thon would have been if he didn't get beamed. Pena will pitch. 1-2. It's a blank. Thon, 3-1. And that's a fly to center field. But Landro will get to that one as well. And he will make the catch and retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. No score after 1. Doug Hunt joins us here at the Astrodome. Top of the second. Leading off for the Dodgers will be the third baseman, the original beast mode, Pedro Guerrero, 298 average, 32 homers, 103 RBIs, and 83. Ryan will deal. 1-5, strikeout 10. No, that's just going to miss. Guerrero, 3-3, and it's a grounder to third base. That'll be handled by Phil Scrap Iron Garner, and he'll throw it over to first for the out. Here's the center fielder, Kenny Landro, 281 average, 17 homers, 66 RBIs. Ryan will go ahead and deal. The Ryan Express, 4-2, strikeout 16 is high. Landro, 6-1, that's grounded to second base. That'll be handled by Doran, and he will take it over to first, 2 down. And now we see the left fielder, R.J. Reynolds, 236 average, 2 homers, 11 RBIs, and 83. I believe this is a young R.J. Reynolds in 83. Remember, this is September, so we do see some players we haven't seen most of the year. Ryan, 4-1, range play at the park. Astrodome, 4-3. It's a triple to center field, but going after that is Jerry Mumphrey. He has to make a play. His range is a 3, and he won't get it. That's going to be a triple for R.J. Reynolds. So Reynolds will hold at third base as Mumphrey couldn't get there. And now the first baseman, Greg Brock, 224 average, 20 homers, 66 RBIs. Reynolds on at third, strategy roll, nothing on the 15. Ryan will go ahead and pitch. 6-3 against the lefty, it's blank. Brock, 5-3, and it's a base hit to right field. Reynolds will come in, he will score. Dodgers have a 1-0 lead. So Greg Brock will get the first run in for the Dodgers. RBI single for him. And now here's the catcher, Jack Fimple, 250 average, 2 homers, 22 RBIs. Brock had 5 steals that year. He won't get one here. Ryan will go ahead and he will pitch. Ryan, 4-5. That's an automatic out, and it will be a grounder to short, taken care of there by Thon. And he's going to throw to first to get Fimple, and that will retire the side. 1 run on 2 hits for the Dodgers, and they have a quick 1-0 lead here going in the bottom of the second. Leading off for the Astros, the left fielder, Jose Cruz. Some people think he belongs in the Hall of Fame. He was an excellent player. 318 average, 14 homers, 92 RBIs, and 83. Pena will pitch. 3-2, strikeout, 12. That'll miss. Cruz, 5-3, and he grounds it to short. Bill Russell will get to that. And over to first it goes, 1 down. Here comes the first baseman, Ray Knight. He will be a world champion on one of the greatest baseball teams in baseball history in a few years. 304 average, 9 homers, 70 RBIs that year. Pena will pitch. 6-6 against the righty, it's a blank. Knight, a 6-1 base hit, and Knight will hit one past third, and Knight is on first. Single for Knight. And now the third baseman, Phil Garner, 238 average, 14 homers, 79 RBIs. Knight on at first, not really a threat to do anything, and he won't. Pena, 1-4, strikeout, no. Garner, 6-5, fly ball, center field. Landro will take a couple of steps back, and he almost loses it in the lights, but he'll make the catch. It's out number 2, or I should say the ceiling. That'll bring up the center fielder, Jerry Mumphrey. Mumphrey started the season with the New York Yankees. He is now on the Astros. 288 average, 8 homers, 53 RBIs that year. Knight on at first. Strategy roll, and nothing on the 18. Pena will pitch. And 3-3. That's a range play. Mumphrey, 1-4. Single to right. Range play for Mike Marshall. His range is a 2. He won't get it. It will be a base hit. Knight base runner 3. A single to right. -3 is a 0. As a great throw by Marshall will keep Knight at second base. He will not be able to get to third. Even with 2 outs, he will have to hold at second. And now here comes the catcher, John Miserock. Why does that name sound familiar? 153 average, a homer, 10 RBIs. Miserock got to call the catcher for the Astros in this ball game. Strategy roll, nothing there. Pena will pitch. And 1-4, strikeout, 15 is high. Miserock, 2-5, and it's a fly ball to center. And Landro is going to get to that one, and he'll make the catch and retire the side. No runs, 2 hits. Dodgers have a 1-0 lead after 2. That's right. Omar Moreno is that's where they came from. They got Omar Moreno. He is on the Yankees. We go to the top of the third. Leading off for the Dodgers is the pitcher, Alejandro Pena, a 100 average. He did have a home run in this game, a home run that year, and 4 RBIs. Ryan will pitch. 4-1, range play at the park. Astrodome, 1-4, grounded to second base. It's a range play for Bill Doran. His range is a 4, and he's got it. Doran will take care of it easily, and he'll toss it over to first for the out, 1 away. Here's Sachs. Sachs is 0 for 1. Ryan, he'll go ahead and pitch. 2-6. That's a walk plus 10. He's going to walk Sachs. So Ryan gives up a base on balls. That's his first walk. He had 98 of them in 83. Next up is Russell. Russell's 0 for 1. Sachs had 56 steals. And that's a 20. Ryan fires to first, and he's called for a balk. He did not come to a complete stop, and they say it's a balk, and Sachs goes to second. So Nolan Ryan does not come to a stop, and the umpire says you're a balk. You go to second base. Strategy roll again. This time, nothing happened. Actually, Sachs gets the steal sign to go to third, but he'll stay at second. Ryan will go ahead and pitch. 6-6, strikeout, no. Russell, 4-3, and it's a fly ball to left field, and that's going to be Cruz getting to that. That is out number 2. Sachs, base runner 5, hit to left -2, and Cruz a +1. So a 1-4, Sachs can still get to third. He will. Sachs got good speed. He'll get to third on the fly to left, which doesn't happen much often. It'll bring up Marshall. Marshall. He's 0 for 1. Ryan, he'll go ahead and pitch. Strategy roll first. Nothing on the 19. Ryan, 4-1, range play at the park. Astrodome, 1-6. It's a ground ball to first. It's a range play for Knight. His range is a 3. That's a 5. And that's going to be a base hit. Marshall will hit it past Knight. Sachs comes in to score. 2-0 Dodgers. Stadium groans. RBI single by Marshall. And he is on first, and here comes Guerrero. Guerrero is 0 for 1. 2 outs here, but now 2-0 Dodger lead. Strategy roll. Nothing happening. Marshall will stay put. Here comes the pitch. Ryan, 2-3 against the righty. It's a blank. Guerrero, 4-1. Powers one into left field. That's going to be a double to left. Marshall with 2 outs. Base runner 3. -1, a 1-2, he will score, and it's a 6. Marshall coming around third, Guerrero coming around second. Left fielder is Cruz. He has a +1 arm. A 1-3, there'll be a play. No, Marshall will put on the brakes and head back. Good throw by Jose Cruz. It's a double, but they don't get the run. And now a chance for Landro. Yeah, don't worry about Demos. He shows up once in a while. Don't worry about him. He's always setting up his games, too, usually when I'm doing mine. So really, he can't really join in when he's setting his own games up. Don't worry, guys. There's nothing wrong. Everything's fine. Landro is 0 for 1. Ryan will pitch to Landro. Strategy roll first. Nothing on the 18. Ryan, 1-4 against the lefty. It's a blank. Landro, 4-1, and that's grounded to second base. Doran will get to that, and he'll throw it over to first and retire the side. 1 run on 2 hits, and a walk, and a balk. And it's 2-0. We go to the bottom of the third. Leading off for the Astros will be the pitcher, Nolan Ryan. He had an .072 average and 2 RBIs in 83. Pena with the deal. 6-2, strikeout, got him. He'll go ahead and strike out Ryan. That's the first strikeout for Pena. He had 120 of them in 83. Next batter is Doran. Doran is 0 for 1. Pena, 6-1 against the righty, blank. Doran, 5-3, and it's a base hit. Doran hits one into right field. That'll be a single for him. It'll bring up Poole. Poole is 0 for 1. Doran had 12 steals, and he's not going anywhere. Poole got the bunt sign, but he's going to swing. Doran on it first. Pena will go ahead and pitch. Pena, 5-6, strikeout, no. Poole, 4-5, and that is a fly ball to center field. And Landro will get to that for out number 2. Here's Thon. Thon is 0 for 1. Doran on it first, stays at first. Pena will go ahead and deal. 3-3, range play. Thon, 1-3. That's a ground ball to first. That ball is headed for Brock. Brock's range is a 3. It is a 3. Nice play by Brock. Pena will come over there. Brock will pass it over to Pena, and the inning is over. No runs and a hit for the Astros, and it's 2-0 after 3. And I'll tell you, I do not know why my voice is hard right now. I have no clue. I didn't talk much today. I really didn't. And I didn't feel, and I don't, it's not a sore throat if that's what you're wondering. I don't know. There just sometimes, I guess the voice has a little bit of in it. But don't worry, guys, I'm fine. We go to the top of the 4th. Trust me, if I really didn't think I could go, I would tell you. Top of the 4th inning, R.J. Reynolds leads off for the Bums. He got a triple his first time up. Could be humidity. No, not much humidity today. Pitch from Ryan, 2-5, strikeout plus 10. He'll get his first strikeout of the game. Ryan had 183 of them in 83. Next batter is Brock. Brock got a single his first time up. No allergies either. No allergies either, really. Maybe it has something to do with the time change. I may go to bed pretty early today. Ryan, I really should. 4-4. That's going to be an automatic out. As I'm using S1s when they're not tired, now is automatic outs to be uniform with the rest of the seasons. And that's going to be a grounder to first base. That'll be handled by Knight. And Knight gets it over. That's 2 outs. That is now an automatic. The S1 is now an automatic out when he's not tired. Here's Fimple. Fimple's 0 for 1. That's a house rule, though. It's not an official rule. And Chris says it will never be an official rule. But I kind of like the idea. It gives the pitcher a little more control. Ryan will deal. Ryan, 5-6, strikeout, just missed. Fimple, 5-1, ground out to short. That'll be handled by Thon. And Thon will toss it over and retire the side. 1, 2, 3, go the Dodgers. And we go to the bottom of the 4th. Phlegm here. Bernard, innocent until proven guilty. Yeah, I know, like that one, right? Bermanisms. They were does anybody agree with me that Bermanisms were the best? Does anyone say that Chris Berman was one of the best of all, was one of the greatest of all time? I'm pretty sure all of you will agree. I'm pretty sure all of you agree that Chris Berman was one of the greatest of all time when it came to this kind of job. Bottom of the 4th, leading off for Houston is Jose Cruz. He's 0 for 1. Pena will pitch. 4-2, range play. Cruz, 5-3, ground ball to short. It's hit to Russell. Russell was pretty good. His range is a 4, and he won't get that one, though. It's going to be a base hit, and Cruz will get a single. Single for Cruz, and here comes Knight. Knight is 1 for 1, got a single. Cruz had 30 steals that year. He has a 5. He gets the steal sign. 13, and Fimple, a -2 makes him an 11. I'm going to call it off. Pena will go ahead and he will pitch. Pena, 4-5, error on a throw. Knight, 6-3. It's going to be an infield single. That ball is picked up by Sachs. His error rating is an 11. That's a 16. He's not going to make a throw, so there will not be an error, but it's going to be a single. So now Knight is 2 for 2, as Sachs knew he had no play on Knight. Here's Scrap Iron. Garner's 0 for 1. Nobody out. Bottom of the fourth. Astros got something going on. Cruz on at second. Knight on at first. Strategy roll for Pena. Nothing happening here. Pena will pitch to Garner. 3-3. Range play. Garner. 5-3. It's a fly ball to center field. Going after that is Landro. He's made a couple of good ones. His range is a 3. He's got it. Out number 1. Cruz, a base running rating of 4. Hit the center -1. Landro, a +1. Cruz will take third on a 4 or less, and he will easily. So they do move Cruz over to third. That's a fly out to center. And the next batter is Mumphrey. Mumphrey got a single his first time up. 1 out, bottom of the fourth. Dodgers are going to stay in double play mode. They're not going to go to infield in. Strategy roll, nothing on the 8. Pena will pitch. 4-6. That's a walk +10, and now the bases are loaded. So now bases full of Astros. First walk given up by Pena, and the batter is Mizorok. Mizorok is 0 for 1. Infield is now going to play. They're going to still play back. Try to turn the 2. Pena will pitch to Mizorok. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 16. Pena will deal. 3-1. Strikeout. No. Mizorok. 2-6. It's a ground ball to third. Let's see if they turn it. 2-2-3. Second base. Pivot Sachs -1 is a 2. They got the double play. Side retired. 5-4-3 double play, and the Astros get nothing. Good day, sir. No runs, 2 hits, and a walk. Stadium groans. We go to the top of the 5th. Alejandro Pena leads off for Los Angeles. Ryan will pitch. 1-5, strikeout. Easy gets him. Struck him out. Second strikeout for the Von Ryan Express. Next batter is Sachs. Sachs is 0 for 1 with a walk. Ryan, 2-3 against a righty. It's a blank. Sachs, 5-1, popped out to third. Easy play for Scrap Iron. Garner says, I'll take it, and he will. That's out number 2. And now Russell, he's 0 for 2. Ryan will go ahead and pitch. 1-3, that's a range play. Russell, 6-4. That's a fly ball to center field. That's up to Mumphrey. Mumphrey heading for it. His range is a 3. And he's got it. He makes the catch, and the side is retired. Nice play by Mumphrey. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Both these teams are actually flashing some pretty good leather. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th. Chuck Rawlings and Captain Carl 8 join us here at the Astrodome. Please check out Captain Carl 8's. For those of you who are members of Inside Pitch and such of the forums, please check out Captain Carl 8's 1969 replay. He's doing a full replay of the 1969 season. Please check it out. He's doing a heck of a job already. He's only just started. Bottom of the 5th inning. And leading off for the Astros will be Nolan Ryan. He's 0 for 1. Pena, he'll go ahead and pitch. 1-6, strikeout. Easy gets Ryan, struck him out. Second strikeout for Pena, and there's one down. Next batter is Doran. Doran 1 for 2 with a single. Pena, he'll pitch. 1-4, strikeout. 16 is high. Doran, 5-5. That's hit hard to right field. That's a 6. It's going to be a base hit. Doran gets a single, and that's his second hit of the game. Here comes Terry Deadpool, and he's 0 for 2. Doran on it first, 1 out. He had 12 steals that year, and he's not getting it here. Poole gets the hit and run, but he's going to swing. Poole actually gets the hit and run. Nah. Pena's going to go ahead and pitch here. Pena, 1-6, strikeout, no. Poole, 4-4, and that's hit hard to right field. That's a 16, and Poole's going to get the Astros on the board. That's going to be a triple. Doran will come all the way around from first. Poole slides into third. It's 2-1. Stadium cheers. Yay! RBI triple by Terry Poole, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. And now here comes Dickie Telethon, and he's 0 for 2. Yeah, I know you're not videoing it, Captain Carl. You know what? It's kind of, what was the plug for then? Because it's great reading, Ben Witz. He's not doing it on YouTube, but he's putting together great summaries of each game he's doing. It's worth a read. What do you mean? How do you read it? Come on, you got to get into become a member. Remember the forums, Ben. Just go to the Inside Pitch forums. Pena will pitch the Thorn. He's 0 for 2. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 5. The infield is now in. Pena. 1-6, strikeout, no. Thon, 4-1, that's a ground ball to short. Poole's base running rating is a 2. It's a ground ball to short. His base running rating is a 2 with the infield in. I'm going to roll a die, a 1 or a 2, they'll send him home. It is a 2, they're going to send him home, and the Dodgers, they're going to take the shore out, allow Poole to score. It's tied at 2. Stadium cheers. Yay! So they will go ahead and tie the ball game up. The Dodgers decide to take the shore out with the infield in. So now we're tied at 2 here. And the batter is Cruz. Cruz is 1 for 2. He just finished game 1 of your 78 Reds play. They have the identical record. That's Inside Pitch for you. So Pena will go ahead and pitch to Cruz. 2-4. Walk plus 10. Ball 4. He walks Cruz. Now they're going to go talk to Pena on the mound a minute. That is the second walk given up by Pena. And now a chance for Knight. Knight is 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Cruz at 30 steals. And he gets the steal sign. 13-13. And Fipple -2 is an 11. He's going. Cruz is on his way to second base. A 1-11. He is safe. And he is. Cruz steals second. A little gutsy, but he will steal the base. He got such a good jump that Jack Fipple had no play. And now Cruz on at second, and he'll stay there. Now the go-ahead run at second base. Pena will pitch. 3-3, range play. Knight, 4-5. Line drive to second. Sax's range is a 2. He leaps. Nope, it's going to be a base hit. Cruz will easily score from second base with 2 outs. Knight has an RBI single. Astros take the lead. Stadium cheers. Yay! No lead is safe when you play inside pitch. The next batter is Garner. Garner is 0 for 2. Now a 3-2 Astros lead as they've come back. Knight on at first. Strategy, nothing on the 14. Pena can't get the last out. Pena, 5-2 against a righty. It's blank. Garner, 1-1, and he will get the last out. Finally, it's a fly to right. And Marshall's going to get to that one and put it away. 3 runs, 3 hits, a stolen base, and a walk. And it's 3-2 Stros after 5. We go to the 6th. And it will be Mike Marshall leading off for the Dodgers. He's 1 for 2. Important game here for both teams. Dodgers, they're trying to stay ahead. They're only a game and a half ahead of San Diego for second. Astros at 500, a game back of the Padres for third. Ryan, 5-5. That's a pitcher result. That 3 is going to be an automatic out, and it will be a grounder to third. Easy play for Gardner, and Gardner tosses it over, 1 out. Next batter is Guerrero. Guerrero is 1 for 2 with a double. Ryan, he'll go ahead and pitch. 2-3 against the righty. It's blank. Guerrero, 2-6, powers one into center field. That's a 2. It's a base hit. Guerrero will get a single. Guerrero gets his second hit of the game. It'll bring up Landro. Landro's 0 for 2. Three to 2 Astros, top of the 6th. In a very important game here in the National League West. Strategy, nothing on the 10. Ryan, 5-2 against the lefty. Strikeout plus 10. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Third strikeout for the Ryan Express. That's a big K, 2 down. And now here's Reynolds. Reynolds is 1 for 2 with a triple. Guerrero still on first. That's a 1. He gets the steal sign. Might not be a bad idea. 15 plus 1 is 16. Mizoraka 0. Guerrero on his way. A 1-16. He is safe. And he's outside retired. Stadium cheers. Yay! Pedro Guerrero tries to go ahead and get out there, and John Mizorok gets him. The force is strong in this evil D20. Reynolds will have to bat. Again, we'll go to the bottom of the 6th. No runs and a hit. Bottom of the 6th inning. Leading off for the Stros will be Jerry Mumphrey, and he's 1 for 1, a single and a walk. Pena can pitch to 2 more batters before he tires. And 3-2, strikeout 7. He'll get Mumphrey. Struck him out. And that's the third K for Pena, 1 down. Here's Mizorok. He gets a nice ovation, actually, from the Houston crowd. He's 0 for 2. Pena will pitch. 5-6, strikeout, no. Mizorok, 2-1, hits 1 into left, but Reynolds is going to get there, and that's out number 2. And now here's Ryan. Pena is tired. They're going to let him pitch. Ryan is 0 for 2. Pena sets up and will pitch. 1-3, strikeout. Yes, easily gets Ryan. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 4th K for Pena, and the inning is over. 1-2-3, go the Stros. They have a 3-2 lead after 6. We go to the top of the 7th. Once again, coming up to bat is R.J. Reynolds. and he's 1 for 2, got a triple. Ryan can pitch to 5 more batters before he tires. Ryan will pitch to Reynolds. 3-3, strikeout, just missed. Reynolds, 2-5, powers one into center field. That's a 16. That's not going anywhere. That's going to stay up there easily. Mumphrey will have an easy play. That's out number 1. Here's Brock. Brock is 1 for 2. Ryan will deal. 5-2 against the lefties. Strikeout plus 10. Swing, miss, strikeout, 2 down. Strikeout number 4 for the Ryan Express. And now here's Fimple. Fimple is 0 for 2. Ryan will go ahead and deal. And that's a 1-6. Strikeout 11. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Got him, and the inning is over. 5th strikeout for Ryan. 1, 2, 3. Go the Dodgers. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I'll be right back. Don't forget, we've got 10-minute ticker coming up after tonight's game. Our next matchup will be tomorrow night. It will be Fall Classic. And we are going to take a little bit away from the norm. I wanted to do the Milwaukee Brewers and the Baltimore Orioles, knowing how important that game could be. But I've done the Brewers so many times lately, I want to get some new blood on the board. And depending on what happens between these two teams, it's going to be a good baseball game. We're going to the Big A, to Anaheim Stadium. A very important matchup between the Texas Rangers and the California Angels. Frank Tanana will be going for the Rangers, and Mike Witt will be going for the Angels. The Rangers are 2 games under 500. The Angels are 5 games under 500. They are in 2nd and 3rd, respectively. Depending on what happens in 10-minute ticker tonight, tomorrow could be a huge game between those two. Rangers and the Angels. It'll be Fall Classic tomorrow night on the network. Getting closer and closer to the final week of the season. Bill Doran leads off for the Astros in the bottom of the 7th. That's going to be it for Alejandro Pena. He did his job. They're going to go ahead and bring in a new pitcher. The pitcher is due to bat leadoff, but let's see what they want to do for pitching. And coming on to pitch for the Dodgers is going to be Pat Zachary. 6 wins, a loss, 2.49 ERA. So Pena leaves with the L, and Zachary is only going to be in here for the 1 inning. So here comes Pat Zachary to pitch for the Dodgers. He'll go up against Doran. Doran is 2 for 3. 3-2 Astros, bottom of the 7th in a very big game. Zachary, 4-2, that's a blank. Doran, 3-1, ground ball to 3rd. That'll be handled by Guerrero. And Guerrero over to 1st, 1 out. Next up is Poole. Poole is 1 for 3 with a triple. Yeah, my favorite pitcher in the Midnight Massacre. Zachary will deal. 2-1, error on a throw. Poole, 6-3. That's a ground ball to 2nd base. That ball is hit to Sachs. Sachs' error rating is an 11. That's a 14. He'll make a nice throw to 1st. It's out number 2. Sachs will not make an error. 2 away. Here comes Telethon. Thon is 0 for 3. Zachary, he'll go ahead and deal. And 2-6, it's a blank. Thon, 1-1. And against a righty, it's a fly ball to center field. Landro will get to that one with no trouble, and he'll make the catch. And one of the rare times they're bringing a relief pitcher, and he gets a 1-2-3 inning. 3-2 after 7. One of the rare times they're bringing a reliever, and he doesn't give up anything. We go to the top of the 8th. Ryan can pitch to 2 more batters before he tires. Zachary coming out of the game. Dodgers are going to go to the bench. And coming on to pinch hit will be Darryl Thomas. 250 average, 2 homers, 8 RBIs in 83. So Ryan will go up against Thomas here to start the top of the 8th. 3-2 Astros. 1-4 against a switch left. That's a blank. Thomas. 6-1. Ground ball to short. Easy play for Thon. Thon will take care of it and toss it over. 1 down. Next batter is Sachs. Sachs is 0 for 2 with a walk. And by the way, Chuck Rawlings, a belated happy birthday to you, by the way. Even though I did say so in the Facebook group a day late. But I didn't, for some reason, I didn't get the notification. Ryan will pitch. 1-1, error on a grounder. Sachs, 1-5. That is a ground ball. It's a ground ball to third. That's up to Garner. Garner's error rating is an 11. That's a 13. Garner will take care of it. Throws to first for the out, 2 away. Garner makes a good play. Now Ryan is tired. They're going to let him pitch to Russell. Russell is 0 for 3. 2 men down, top of the 8th. Astros lead 3-2 in a very important game here in the National League West. Ryan, 5-2 against a righty. It's blank. Russell, 5-4, and it's a ground ball to third again. This time again, Garner will have no problem. Takes his time, throws it over, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Jose Cruz leads off for the Astros. He is 1 for 2, a single and a walk. A lefty and 2 righties coming up for them. And coming on to pitch for the Dodgers is going to be Tom Niedenfuhr. 8 wins, 3 losses, 11 saves, a 1.90 ERA. Niedenfuhr's job, keep it 3-2. Niedenfuhr will go up against Cruz to start the bottom of the 8th inning. 3-2 Astros. Niedenfuhr, 3-4, strikeout plus 10. The ball goes high. Cruz swings low. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Niedenfuhr had 66 Ks in 83. And now here's Scrap Iron Garner. Garner is 1 for 2. Not Garner, I'm sorry. Knight is the next batter. Knight is the next batter. Knight's having a good night. 3 for 3 tonight. Ray Knight having a good night. Niedenfuhr, 6-3, strikeout plus 10. Cold strike 3 on Knight. He can't believe it, but he is out of there. Second strikeout for Niedenfuhr. And now here's Garner. Garner is 0 for 3. Niedenfuhr, he'll go ahead and deal. 5-2. Home run chance against a righty. A 1-6. The 3 is good against a righty. Garner needs a 10. -2 is 8. And he got it. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is deep. That ball is gone! Home run, Phil Garner! Stadium cheers! Yay! Niedenfuhr put it right over the plate. He gave Garner an absolute meatball, and he turned that into lasagna. And to hit one out of the Astrodome is not an easy thing to do. 4-2 Astros. And now here's Mumphrey. Mumphrey is 1 for 2, a single and a walk. Now 4-2 Stros. Niedenfuhr will pitch. 3-4, strikeout plus 10, swing and a miss, struck him out. Niedenfuhr strikes out the side, but he does give up a solo bomb to Garner. 4-2 after 8. But will we see some ninth inning magic? Somewhere I know Steeler fan definitely wants to see some ninth inning magic. Somewhere, Steeler fan, if he watches this game, I know for sure he wants to see some ninth inning magic. 4-2 Astros, top of the ninth. Leading off for the Dodgers is Mike Marshall. Ryan is tired. Did they let him pick? He had 29 starts in 83. How many complete games did he have that year? How many complete games did he have? Let's find out real quick before I decide to make a choice. Before I make a choice here. Let's see here. 83. See, if I was playing Fall Classic, I would see it right there. He only had 5 complete games in 83. You know what? They're going to take him out. That'll be it for Ryan. As Ryan's going to come out of the game, the Astros will go to the bullpen. And let's see, they're going to go ahead and bring out, coming on to pitch will be their closer, Frank DePino. 3 wins, 4 losses, 20 saves, a 2.65 ERA. Ryan leaves with a W, and DePino's job is to get the save. So here comes Frank DePino to try to close the game out. 4-2 Astros. Marshall will lead off. DePino will pitch. 5-4 against a righty. It's a blank. Marshall, 2-5, and it's hit one to right field, but an easy play for Poole, and they'll make the catch, 1 out. Here comes Guerrero. Guerrero 2 for 3, a single and a double. Pena looking in on Guerrero. The fans here at the Astrodome know a win here puts the Astros once again above 500. DePino. 6-6, error on a throw. Guerrero, 5-5. It's going to be an infield single. It's hit to short. Dickie Thon's error rating is a 9. That's a 17. Thon will not throw the ball, and Guerrero will be safe at first. An infield single. So now the tying run coming to the plate in Kenny Landreau. Landreau is 0 for 3. DePino will stay on there. Guerrero on at first. 1 out, top of the ninth. 4-2. Strategy rolls are off. I don't know why I'm rolling them. DePino will pitch. 4-4 against the lefty. It's a blank. Landreau. 5-4. It's a ground ball to first. Do they do it? 2-2-2. Shortstop pivots on. +1 is a 3. And that's hit to first. Knight's got it. Throws over to Thon for 1. Thon pumps once, pumps twice. Throws to first. That's your game. The Astros will take a win over the Dodgers tonight. 4-2. Stadium cheers. Yay! No runs and a hit for the Dodgers as Ken Landreau grounds out into the 3-6-3 double play, and the Astros get a big win here and now win it 4-2. The Astros now go to 73-72. The Dodgers drop to 75-71. Big loss there for the Dodgers, and the Astros needed the win. Final line score coming up. For the Astros, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. For the Dodgers, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. The winning pitcher is the Ryan Express. Nolan Ryan will get the win. Alejandro Pena will take a loss. And Frank DePino winds up with the save. So a heck of a win here for the Astros, which when they definitely needed, and they're back above 500. We are not done. 10-minute ticker is next. Well, that was fun. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. Getting closer and closer to the final week, people. The 1983 season is beginning to wind down. And it seems like I just started this season, doesn't it? It seems like I just started it, and we're already at September 15th. Time flies when you're having fun. David Baker joins us here for FastScore Baseball, as he totally missed the ball game. It is now time for the 10-minute ticker, brought to you by FastScore Baseball. So the Astros get a 4-2 win over the Dodgers tonight. Let's see what happens the rest of the way. September 15th, Baltimore at Boston. The Orioles, 7 back of the Yankees. Baltimore, Orioles, 14-53, and that is 6. Red Sox, 8-26, and that is 3. A win for the O's. Mariners and the White Sox. The White Sox magic number to clinch the American League West is 7. Mariners 1-21, and that's 1. White Sox 17-13, and that is 2. White Sox get a win. Toronto at Minnesota. The Blue Jays, they are 6 back of third. Toronto 12-36, and that is 4. Twins 5-63, and that's 6. Tough loss for the Blue Jays. Texas at Oakland. The Rangers are 2 games under 500. Yeah, you forgot to spring forward. Rangers 9-56, that is 6. Athletics 7-63, that is 7. And the Rangers take a tough loss. Cardinals and the Mets. Cardinals 11-33, and that is 4. Mets 9-52, and that is 5. My Mets have now won 4 straight. Now you go on a winning streak. Expos and the Phillies. Big series. The Phillies are 2.5 behind the Expos in the National League East. Expos 8-44, that is 4. Phillies 8-21, that is 2. And now the Expos get closer and closer to winning that division. Both Montreal and Philadelphia are in the postseason. They already clinched playoff berths. Cubs and the Pirates. The Pirates, 5 games under 500 in third. Cubs, 7-22, that is 2. Pirates, 10-24, that's 3. Rays, the Jolly Roger. September 16th, Milwaukee at Baltimore. The Brewers are 2 back of the Tigers for third. The Orioles, well, we already know where the Orioles are at. Brewers 5-54, that is 5. Orioles 8-36, that is 4, and that's a win for the Brewers. Detroit at Boston. The Tigers in third place. Only a game and a half back of Baltimore, now 2.5 ahead of Milwaukee. Tigers 13-13, that is 1. Red Sox 10-14, that is 1, and they're going to extras. Tigers roll a 1. Detroit rolls a 1 plus 0. Boston rolls a 3 plus 1 is 4. The Red Sox will get the win. Texas and California. Rangers 5-36, that is 3. Angels 9-25, that is 3. And they're going to extras as well. Rangers roll a 3. Minus 4 is -1. Angels roll a 4. -2 is 2. That's good enough. They will win in extras. Mariners and the White Sox. Mariners 0-45, that's 3. White Sox 14-61, that is 7. The Pale Hose will get the win. Oakland at Kansas City. Athletics 12-34, that is 4. Royals 12-11, that's 0, a win for the A's. Toronto at Minnesota. Blue Jays 10-52, that's 5. Twins 15-63, that is 8. And that's a tough loss for the Blue Jays. They are really beginning to fade. Padres and the Braves. San Diego is in third place. And now with the Dodger loss, they're now only a game back of the Dodgers for second. Padres 4-22, that is 2. Braves 15-25, and that is 4. That's a win for the Braves. They get closer to clinching the National League East. National League West, dang it. Astros and the Reds. Astros 10-54, that is 6. Reds 9-54, and that is 6. And they're going to extras. The Astros need this game. Astros roll a 2, plus 2 is 4. Reds roll a 6, plus 1 is 7. That game belongs to the Reds. Cubs and the Mets. Can my Mets get a win? Cubs 11-62, and that's 7. Mets 265, that is also 7, and they're going to extras. Cubs roll a 4, minus 2 is 2. Mets roll a 1, plus 0 is 1, and that will be a win for the Cubs. Cubs win. Cardinals and the Phillies. Cardinals 725, that's 3. Phillies 10-24, and that is 3. And they're going to extras. Lots of extra inning games tonight. Both teams roll a 4. St. Louis is a 0. Philadelphia is a 0. It's a tie, which means the Phillies win it by virtue of home field. Montreal and the Pirates. Expos 345, and that is 4. Pirates 436, and that's 3. And the Expos will stay where they're at in front of the Phillies. Dodgers and the Giants. Dodgers 842, that's 4. Giants 842, that's 4. And those guys are going into extras. Dodgers roll a 6, plus 2 is 8. Giants roll a 5, plus 0. And the Dodgers will get the win. On to September 17th. Milwaukee at Baltimore. Brewers 8-12, and that is 1. Orioles 13-23, and that is 3. A win for the O's. Detroit at Boston. Tigers 21-22. That's only 4, though. Red Sox 664, and that is 7. And the Red Sox give the Tigers another loss. Texas and California. We have these two tomorrow night. Rangers 854, and that is 6. Angels minus 232, that is 2. And the Rangers will get the win. Mariners and the White Sox. Mariners 616, that is 2. White Sox 1263, that is 8. The White Sox get closer to clinching the division. Yankees at Cleveland. Yankees 14-12, and that is 1. Indians 864, that is 7. And the Tribe will get a win on the Yanks. Oakland at Kansas City. Athletics 11-15, that is 2. Royals 10-12, that is 1, a win for the A's. Toronto at Minnesota. Blue Jays 18-36, that's going to be 5. Twins 12-33, and that is 4. It's a win for the Bluebirds. Padres and the Braves. Padres 9-23, that is 2. Atlanta 9-61, that is 6. And they get closer to the division. Astros and the Reds. Astros 712, that's 0. At Reds 463, that is 6. And that game belongs to the Reds. Cubs and the Mets. Can my Mets get a win? Cubs 125, that is 2. Mets 1242, and that is 5. And I'll have a happy recap. And now my Mets are beginning to play a lot better, but they're already out of it. Cardinals and the Phillies. Cardinals 234, that is 3. Phillies 961, that is 6. And the Phillies get a big win. Expos and the Pirates. Expos 961, and that is 6. Pirates 421, and that is 1. That's a win for the Expos, and the Pirates are getting dangerously close to be going under 500. Well, actually, they're already under 500, getting dangerously close to 81 losses. Dodgers and the Giants. Dodgers 855, that is 6. Giants 1355, that is 7, and the Giants will get a win on the Dodgers. That is your 10-minute ticker. If your team won tonight, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always tomorrow. Tomorrow will be September 18th. We're going back to the Big A in Anaheim. This is a very important game in the American League West. It'll be Fall Classic. The Texas Rangers take on the California Angels. Frank Tanana will be going for the Rangers, and Mike Witt will be going for the Angels. These two teams still think they got a shot, and they're going to play a very important game on the board tomorrow. Rangers, Angels, be there or be square. Thank you all for joining me tonight, and thank you for dealing with my voice. Please leave a like on your way out the turnstiles. Subscribe if you're not done so. Make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. The Houston Astros go Space City on the Dodgers, and they get a big win tonight, 4-2. See you guys tomorrow night. Hopefully my voice will be in better shape.